Things are really coming together for Pleasant Valley's track team. The state track meet starts on Thursday, May 19th and goes through Saturday, the 21st. The boys' team has had much success this season and has earned it. Senior Grant Necker has been working very hard since the end of last year's track season to prepare for this meet.
We worked in the summer. We worked over hurdles after our season last year. And then after my football season was over, we got together again and started in the winter with stuff like hurdle drills and just in the indoor track, just getting as much as we could with the stuff we had.
Necker is a hurdler for the sprint portion of the track team, but the distance crew has spent just as much time preparing. Senior distance runner Tarun Vidula is a part of the school's cross-country team and runs when neither sport is in season.
So like cross-country and track, especially for long-distance track, it's basically like a year-long sport. So after track season, it's usually like a week or 2 weeks off, and then you already start building your base for cross-country. So like, at least for track, it started way back in like November or December, and then for cross-country, it starts at the beginning of the summer.
When it comes to cross-country and track, the hard work that the runners put in often goes unnoticed.
It's definitely hard, but like, if you can run with someone else, it always helps because then you can hold each other accountable. But some days, I won't lie, it's definitely difficult to get up when it's like super cold outside. But I think that's part of like what makes like the best runners in the state so good is that they're so disciplined that they can always do that.
Philip Kenny coaches sprinters, hurdlers, and long jumpers during track practices. In the time between track seasons, he helps to host informal training sessions for runners dedicating to being elite athletes.
I take our hurdlers, for example. Last year, the same four guys, they saw themselves as the 10th place finishers at the state meet. And so, I think they saw that as, hey, we're all coming back. What can we do all year long to get better? So a lot of those guys, most of them, and even guys outside of kind of our top four within the crew, really started to get in a lot of that work and that technique work even back in November and December. So that way when the season started, they were really able to get going. And I think we've seen that payoff here into the spring as the guys have had the hurdle crew's had a really successful season so far. And we're trying to kind of put an exclamation mark on that here in the next week.
Things are looking good for the Pleasant Valley track team, and they have a good chance of winning events at state. In individual events, people often see the outcomes of events and wonder, man, why couldn't I get first on the podium? Without ever looking back and seeing the hard work that these individuals put into their sport. Whether it is countless hours on the track running or perfecting hurdle technique in the winter, these athletes put their heart and soul into their sport every day of their lives. For Pleasant Valley Spartan Shield, I'm Parker Paulson.